Click on that too. Good.
All right, I did that.
Sweet. Let's get started with an update. We got a basic network set up with 2 nodes, and I think maybe I'll let you and Mike. Yeah, not you and Mike. You and Matt take it from here.
Cool.
Yeah, I saw that this morning.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch the video, but yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Yep.
So in the process, we did find out that the code runs on OpenJDK. It just may not build on OpenJDK.
Huh. Okay.
It appears that that the gRPC that generates code relies upon a Sun proprietary thing for generating Java code.
So if you take the gRPC stuff out, it runs basically.
Well, I mean, it runs gRPC as well. It just can't generate the gRPC code when you're building without the Oracle JDK.
Do we want to maybe do a quick walkthrough of another node setup? Because Mike, I know you probably have a server. I bet maybe Jerome has a server, or someone's got a server in the cloud.
Yeah, I got a droplet. I kind of dismantled it to try to do some machine learning stuff, and I just never got around to putting it back up. But what are your basic requirements?
Well, what we could also do is, Matt, you have access to my IAM. Why don't you create an IAM for Mike, and then maybe Victor, and then they can set up, like, we could set up other nodes off of our Amazon account in different data centers.
Okay. I'll have to check to remember all my logins. I think you created one for Drone as well, right?
I think so.
I was gonna say. I mean, I could also do it. Where do you want the centers at?
Just pick one for now. I mean, right now we have Virginia. I set one up this morning at Virginia, so just pick any random one that's not Virginia.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'll do that. I'll do that after the meeting.
Oh, we were gonna try to do it live. We were gonna try to do it live.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me grab my laptop.
Let me grab mine too.
What's up, Len?
Hey, family. I'm back.
Hey, Len, if you've got a Linux box, or if you want to throw up a Linux box somewhere, we can add you to the whole, add you to the network too.
Yeah, I can do that.
I have my VM running. I don't have I probably got some space. Yeah, I can go ahead and get started. I got a VM up right now.
One thing we should think about before we start deploying tons of nodes is that I think Mike was pretty close to having the love token ready, and we might want to get that built before we, have to redeploy it everywhere.
Yeah. So do you want to do one for testing purposes on my VM now, or what?
Let's do another walkthrough of a node so we can kind of understand, because Matt and I just did it this morning, and it was kind of clunky because I didn't have anything put together. So I think walkthrough of a node, so we'll get like another node or two, and people can set stuff up, and then we can look at the love token stuff.
All right. Well, I got my
Terrence was asking about having somebody write down the procedure and document it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we are recording it, and the more recordings we have, we'll get the process down, and ultimately, I'm going to have our guys transcribe it, and then from there we can build some sort of a how-to, procedure document. So that's a great idea.
So what do I need to get started? I have the code. In my Eclipse. I can.
Yeah. So you need a Linux instance that you want to run it on, basically.
Well, this will work.
Okay.
So you need Linux to run it? You can't run it on Windows?
I guess my mistake. Yes, it should run in Windows, Mac, or something
I was
else that supports Java.
Yeah, I was just making sure because somebody asked me about that, and I told them yeah, so I didn't want to be like a liar.
Yeah, so
All right.
I develop on Mac and I test on Linux. I have yet to do anything on Windows.
Yeah, as you shouldn't, but anyway, so I got my terminal up. I got the code somewhere. What do I need to do to push up a
Um,
node?
you need 2 jar files. You need the bouncy castle provider, and then you need the shaded jar that's built by Maven for token.
All right, so I got to go download those.
Well, so if you do like the Maven install, it'll generate the token jar. The bouncy castle
I think I
jar.
already did that in Eclipse already, right?
What's that?
I said I already did that in Eclipse when I compiled it, right?
Yeah. So look at the target directory.
Yeah.
Is where Maven puts it. Yeah, it's
No, wait. I'll get confused. This is a VM. Hold up. Let's see.
well, if you look over here on your left where your directory is,
Uh-huh.
yeah, get out of the menus and scroll down a little bit in the token project. All right.
Oh, that's what you're talking about, right?
However you
Oh,
want to do it.
okay. I'm just
I mean,
trying to
there's
grab
literally a
the.
target directory right there in Eclipse. You can see it underneath the token project.
All right. Let's see. So if I scroll all the way down,
Yeah, you see the target directory?
yeah. So just get properties and see where that's at.
Well, it should be whatever your Git repository is for token.
Uh-huh.
Target's a subdirectory of that,
Yeah.
and it's in Git ignore so that you can generate your own. But it doesn't look like you've generated it, so you might need to run a Maven install.
All right.
Hey, Matt, maybe we could do an easier way. You still have that Google Drive link where you uploaded to that share. Do you want to put that link out? They
Just
could
do a
fill
run
it.
as.
Yeah, run as Maven install, right?
There you go.
No. So this
Yeah,
already
yeah.
has like some kind of version of love already on here.
Yeah,
So
he's building it right now, Charles. It's about to be
Oh.
generated.
yeah. So I already actually have some love code on here. I don't know what it's gonna do because I haven't tested it. So so if this thing crashes, maybe yeah, see some errors. We'll see. Build failure. Yeah. All right. So yeah, why don't you just send me the because I haven't tested this code, so I don't know what broke.
Charles, do you need to share that Google Drive folder with other people or what?
That link I gave you is open to everybody. So if you post that link in the chat,
Okay.
everyone should be able to grab that link.
All right. Let me get it and post it in the chat.
Cool.
All right. And that's not good. It messed it up. It's got a Facebook address. Stupid Facebook.
Fail to execute.
Yeah, Facebook's rewriting the URL, but it.
If maybe you click on it,
Yeah.
open it in your browser, and then like move it over.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't aware that Facebook, with their privacy concerns here lately, still wants to have all the links go through them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. There you go. I can't really delete the previous message, but hopefully you guys see the most recent one.
Yeah, and everyone who's on, if you want to go download that file, you guys can literally follow along.
Yeah, I'm downloading it now.
And you guys probably want to link to the bouncy castle as well, right?
Yeah.
Let me go grab that. All right, and here's the Bouncy Castle provider link. So, Mike, are you grabbing those since you're
Yeah.
streaming?
Yeah, I'm going over there now. I just yeah. So
Oh, I did it in the Zoom.
oh, okay, cool. That's good. That's even
All right.
better. I didn't know. Let's check the chat. Chat. All right, so okay. So token jar. Download and so here's the token jar. I just downloaded it. Yes. And then I only see one link.
I just put the Bouncy Castle one. Did you guys see that? It's right beneath the drive one.
I see it.
I see it.
Oh, never mind. Okay, they just close together. I couldn't tell. All right, so those are what we need basically, right? Keep. All right, and then so I got the bouncy cancel and I got token.
Yeah, so just put those two jar files wherever you want to run things from. Whatever
Okay.
path.
Oh wait, I did this on my Windows machine, not my VM. Damn it.
Well, you can
All
run
right,
it from Windows.
I'll just run it from Windows. So go in the terminal and
Yeah, I assume you have Java 8 on Windows, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's Java. It's OpenJDK because I
But as long as it's Java 8, it should run.
I don't develop on the Windows side, so we'll see.
Hey, Matt.
You probably already have it installed on the Windows by default.
What was
Yeah.
that?
But you
I was-
probably have.
Go
I
ahead.
was saying, you probably has Java 8 installed because you probably have an application that already used Java and it made you do an update.
Yeah. All right, so I got my two things. Let me get rid of.
So you can move them to whatever path you want to do
Yeah.
things on.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get my PowerShell up. Yeah, I'll move them to a new folder. All right. All right. So
All
now
right,
what?
so now you got those two. Probably the first thing to do is generate yourself a wallet, which will create your public and private key and then addresses for each of the networks.
So that's just
So you basically want to do Java minus CP, and then you give yourself a class path for both the Bouncy Castle and the token jar.
Okay, hold on. Let's stop
Does
here.
PowerShell do tab complete?
Yeah, I'm just looking for what it's called. B whatever. B tab. Yeah, they're actually pretty chill about that. So
All right. And then I think, what is it, a semicolon for class path on Windows?
I don't remember. I really don't use the window.
Yeah, I mean, or it's comma. I know it's colon on Unix, but it's not colon on Windows.
Yeah.
So it's either semicolon or comma.
Yeah, well maybe it's comma.
Yeah, and then you need to do the token jar after that.
All right, well, what is it? It's asking for something else. What do I have to put, like the path I want?
Yeah, you got to put the path to the token jar.
Okay, so that would just be this folder, right?
No. Just like you did the bouncy castle jar, you need the full name of the token jar.
Yeah, but it's asking for something else. You see this arrow right here, right?
You,
Because you put a comma.
yeah.
And
Oh, so if I didn't put the comma, it wouldn't do anything?
No. It's a delimiter. So you're adding the class path for when you put a comma, it's expecting another class path. So
So in theory, I could have just put it right here.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what you need. Yeah.
Okay.
You can use tab complete, like do T and then tab complete. There you go. Now space. All right, so that just gets you your class path. Now you need, if you want to generate a wallet, you can do io.token capital C
Client and then -G.
yeah, space -G and then generate it.
What is it? TOKHN, right?
Yep.
Could not find or load main.
Well, maybe that comma is not the correct delimiter for the class path. Maybe it's a semicolon.
Okay, well maybe we just do them separate.
But you can't. You got to have both of them on your class path.
Oh yeah. Okay, well maybe let's try the semicolon again.
Like I said, it's colon on Unix.
Nope, that didn't work. All right, let's try colon. Nope. Okay, I don't know. This isn't working, dude. Let me Google it, I guess.
Let's try Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says semicolon for Windows.
Yeah, I did that like 2 tries ago. Oh, crap. All right.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a semicolon.
So semicolon, then I got token. Should I have a space there or something? Or
put a space right there.
yeah. And then, nope.
Wait, what was that error?
That's just the regular Java usage when you don't specify your parameters right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is Bouncy Castle has to be in a separate jar because it's signed. Otherwise, I just have shaded it.
All right, screw this. I'm just
So
gonna.
why don't you take off the dot backslash because there's no need for that.
Yeah. I was okay. Yeah, I'll try that. I was just about to say screw it and use my Linux VM. But yeah, that'll work.
We can't see your shell anymore, by the
Yeah,
way.
no, I took it down. All right. So dot backslash.
Yeah, I think you can get rid of that and the dot.
Hey, Mike, can you make me host again?
Yeah, sure. Hold up.
Look, Ethan. Look. Right there.
And Justin and Terrence, if you guys want to be panelists, just raise your hand.
Stop looking at
Oh, okay. Now I'm not a host. Whatever. All right. Snapshot jar. It's saying that the jar wasn't found. Oh wait, the command. Wait, that's not a command though. Okay. Oh, now it thinks that's a command.
Maybe you need to, maybe PowerShell's doing it. Maybe you need to put it in quotes or something so it knows that it's passing the string.
Oh yeah, let's try it.
If that don't work, I can just head over to VM.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't do them both in string. Just do the whole thing, and it's just one class path.
Oh yeah. Okay. And the whole thing.
No. Just the 2 jars as the class path.
All right. There you go.
There you go.
Okay. Stupid PowerShell.
So there,
All
so
right.
it generated your wallet, and it's giving you your addresses for the different chains,
Mm-hmm.
and it created a wallet file in the local directory too.
Yeah. So if I had a love token here, it would give me an address for love, and I would use that in my class that we were talking about.
Yeah, or generically, if you just wanted to create a new place to send love to, you can generate a new wallet as well.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So now we have a node up.
No, that just generated your wallet. If you
Well,
want to
that's
actually turn up a node, we got to run the daemon. So if you just we're going to do the same thing as last time, except we're going to run the daemon. The latest daemon is token D, so it's capital T. No.
Oh shit! Hold up. Oh, sorry. T
Capital.
T O T-O-K-E-N or
No,
T-O-K
HN.
token caps D, right?
No. HN. You got an EN.
All right. T-O-K-H-N D.
Yep. And that'll run the daemon.
No command after that?
Nope. Yep. So it's running. No one's going to connect, but it's running. So that's how you run a node. Now, if you want, for example, you could, pop over to another instance and, run a miner or things like that.
Yeah, I'll do that. Hold up.
But you got to run them in a different directory because you can't have 2 instances using the same wallet.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's what all this stuff is in my DU folder now. So that's like the wallet stuff.
The wallet is the W store. The rest are actually for the daemon. The B stores are the blockchain databases, and the U store is for the UXTOs.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, that's cool. So you said I need another.
But also, like, for instance, if you go ahead and kill this in PowerShell.
Yeah.
Well, okay. You still need the shell though.
Oh, all right.
So earlier today, Charles launched a node. Let's verify that you have its DNS, just so we know that that'll work.
Okay.
So if we just run the host command, the DNS we made for his node was charles.token.io.
Okay, so just host charles.token.io.
Yeah. Oh, is host a command on Windows, or do you need to do NS lookup?
I mean, we'll find out. I could ping it.
Whatever you want to do, man. Okay, so there you go. It's not going to ping, but at least it looked up correctly.
Yeah, it's found the right IP.
Yep. So we can actually try and mine against it if you want.
Okay.
Nice.
So let's run the miner.
So
Yeah, it's token M space, and then you need to at least specify the host that you want to connect to as a miner, which is capital H. So minus capital H.
dash caps H.
And then you could do like charles.token.io. You don't need to put it in quotes. You can also specify the port, but it'll default to the correct port, so that's fine.
Ha.
Okay, you're mining, baby.
Mining, y'all. All right, so I'm mining, y'all. So it's as simple as that.
That's nice.
So I guess what we'll do is probably have like for the simpler sort of the people who really don't want to fumble around with command line and PowerShell, we could really write a script that just does those commands and just make sure that you have the jar files and stuff in the right folder. Eventually.
Oh yeah.
Your fan's starting to spin up.
Oh yeah, you hear it? Yeah, it's spinning. So it's using my GPU or my CPU.
CPU.
Oh.
All right, let's look at my how much.
As you can see, it's starting to slow down as the difficulty got increased there.
Yeah, I see that. It went from infinity to now 0.73 or 8.8.
Yeah.
And this is a meta hash, right?
Yeah.
That is mega hash, yeah.
Okay.
Now I do have a nice.
And one thing real quick, Mike. Go ahead and kill this.
Crap, dude! You're taking my whole. you're taking my whole.
You want me to only take part of it?
Yeah. So let me kill this so I don't crash Zoom. We'll crash my Zoom.
Yeah. So go ahead and Control C that, and then I'll show you one other thing.
Yeah, I hit Control C. It's not doing nothing.
Yeah, it takes a second.
All right.
All right. And then if you
there we go. That's why that's why I was running so quick. I had like, all right. So what you're saying?
Well, I was going to suggest you run the client again.
The what?
Run the client again, but without -G.
Okay.
I have a question. Does the miner does it run in parallel?
Yeah.
Okay.
It tries to use every hyperthread you got.
Okay.
Wow.
Wait. So.
Looks like it had problems connecting. That's too bad. And I haven't posted yet the GUI wallet on GitHub, because then you'd be able to see your balance that you just mined.
Yeah.
Because it says it's at 70. Is that what I'm looking at, or 700?
That's question mark 100.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's That's like
So
your,
that was
like that. I mean, that's like your symbol you use, right?
well. I changed it to the ASCII unknown currency symbol, which strangely enough seems to be different on Windows and Mac. I don't know why.
Because they hate us and they want to make my life suck.
Hey man, you're using it.
Well, that's just because I haven't had time to switch over, dude. Like, I'm trying to. Huh?
I said no excuses.
Well, if you don't notice, I've been using a VM, so I'm putting a Band-Aid on it, but yeah.
I'm joking with you.
No, man, you're right though. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of using Windows.
Is there a minimum hardware requirement for to set up a node?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah,
Like a dedicated video card or anything like that, or just any computer work, any modern one?
Well, I think it's using CPU, so it doesn't matter what video card you use. I would imagine just having enough power within your
It's
CPU?
using GPUs. I mean, it's using CPUs right now, so it's not using video cards.
Okay.
Yeah, and there is a way to actually override it too. There's a command line switch you can send to limit the number of parallel threads, so that you can force it down to just like, for instance, a single thread, so it doesn't use every core and hyperthread you have.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
The
I
other
mean,
cool thing is if you're running mining like on a GPU, your CPU is free.
yeah.
yeah. So my Windows only has like 3 cores right now because I actually gave more cores and RAM to my VM. So it's not full power. But yeah, I mean it's running pretty quick to say like I probably got like 3 cores and like 3 cores on it right now.
Are those physical cores, Mike?
Yeah, no, I got an i7, so and for my VM, I think I gave it, I don't know how many cores I gave it right now. I switch depending on what I'm doing. So my VM's up, and let's see. But yeah, so these are virtual, but basically they're using the resources of your cores.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's off topic, but yeah. Yeah, so that's cool, man. So we got a miner up, we got the wallet. I guess I should play around with the I pulled your GUI wallet as well. I just haven't looked at it that much.
So, quick question. So what we just saw was Mike setting up not only the node, because it looked like you set up a node first, and then you went to mining off your computer, your local machine, right?
Yeah, so we did 3 things here. The first thing he did was he generated his keys and addresses.
And that was token client -G. That'll generate everything.
Right,
for
so
you.
that generates a wallet.
Okay.
And you need a wallet if you want to run a node or a miner. Now, and the reason for that is we set up a internal mining for nodes when it's difficulty of 1, so that we wouldn't require a miner.
Right.
So you need a wallet to put your rewards. And then when he ran the daemon, that's the actual node. And obviously you can run a daemon on your local host if you want, but no one's ever going to connect to it.
Right.
But that might be better if you're running a miner, for example.
Yeah, no, I have access to the Amazon AWS server as well, so I could probably.
Same here.
Yeah, so I could probably set up one there.
But
Yeah, and I've got the DNS, and
Okay.
so I can keep adding nodes to the DNS.
Okay.
And then what'll happen is, regardless of which ones are up or down, it'll load balance based upon your proximity to the server.
Nice. Speaking of which, have we done any load balancing testing at all?
No, we haven't done virtually any testing of any kind.
Yeah.
So we could basically have like Victor.token and Len.token, Terrence, TMac.token. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like the point of, I remember we talked about this, that's like where you could host like dApps and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, also, Mike, if you want, you can even try and hit the Pheno server, which is up and running on Trigro's side.
Ping that or
Yeah, if you want to. I mean, it's definitely in DNS if you want to try it.
okay, so that's ping and it what pheno.token.io.
It's node.pheno.ag.
Node.ph.
ENO.
Yeah, okay.
Pheno.ag.
So just for clarity, guys, when we refer to node, we're talking about consensus node.
Yeah, so a node is just basically a network instance.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so this has an IP.
Gotcha.
Yeah, in order to keep the blockchain running, basically.
Yep.
You mentioned that you did 3 things. You said that first you need to set up a wallet. We're trying to, as we go along, we're trying to take notes so that we can translate this, mostly Justin, into some type of
MOP, method of procedure.
Yeah, the GUI wallet's going to be a lot easier for folks.
Okay.
Have you guys seen that?
No. You wanna
Sure,
run
I
for
can
it?
show you again real quick. Let me share my screen.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so so obviously it's not very pretty, but basically this icon here, when it's green, it means it's connected up to a node.
Mhm.
Red if it's not. And for example, you can see what addresses are associated with it. So the first ran this and you haven't created a wallet, you can click the generate and it will go ahead and generate that.
Here's the question: is that executable, or is that just you have to launch it from some kind of software or development platform?
No, you can launch it through a variety of ways. I launched it IDE, so it's the latest build. You can make a native installer for it, so that it just shows up on whatever your platform is as a regular old application executable, right? So and it has some of the other stuff you'd expect, like you want to put your wallet in a specific place, or if you have more than one, you can open up and find other ones, all that kind of stuff. And if you actually have balances on the different ones, right now I don't have any balances here, so it doesn't show anything, but it creates a little pie graph of the different networks that you're on and what your balance is. And then I'm playing around with trying to set up this where you want to do a new transaction, so you pick which network you want to do it on, and it shows you your current balance, and then you put in the address and the amount you want to send, and it'll pop it onto the network.
Cool.
So when Mike's a little further along, we'll have the love token here, and then you'd be able to send love to people.
Nice.
So
And we don't have this this GUI on the GitHub yet, right?
No.
Mike, you said you got it. Did I post it on GitHub already? I guess I did.
It's on your Git. It's
Okay.
not on the DU repo. So there's that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to, because if I can get access to it, I'll try to upload it into the GitHub. If you haven't already tried, Matt.
Well,
Yeah, I mean a lot of what I have is all kind of raw, untested coding here. So user beware.
No, I get it. Because at some point we probably start testing anyway. So
yeah, and I'm not really a GUI programmer, so
yeah, we still haven't found a front end yet as far as dev.
But I think Mike was going to work on like a little web page to just send love to addresses.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm working on that, and I'm working on the GUI for getting hopefully getting somebody that can do the GUIs really quick. So I'm training up a front end guy right now, so I'm hoping that works out.
Okay. Oh, this was fun.
You're upside down, Jay. That was cool. All right. Yeah. So besides that, I mean, I'm just writing some code to get the love token running and actually being able to push this up to the wallet network, to the network, and be able to start doing transactions between love addresses. So that's what I'm working on currently. And I hope that I have that done hopefully by tomorrow night. I slept pretty hard last night, so I didn't do anything else. But
Me too.
huh?
You update Scrummage.
I mean, I added the stuff that we added when we talked last night.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the task when you completed, because I know you completed one yesterday, right?
Not really. I don't know. I mean, we talked. I got the thing to compile. That was a pretty big deal.
What about the research part? Didn't you complete the
Yeah, I did
research?
some reading on gRPC actually, so I kind of know a lot more about it now. I guess, yeah, I guess I could close that off. I did
Yeah,
do that.
that's updated in Scrummage and put the hours that you had in there.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I did do that. So I have a better understanding of what gRPC does and stuff like that. So that's
Okay, in terms of to-dos, so would Jerome be helpful to assist with, the things that Mike's doing or whatever, maybe even on the wallet side or other aspects?
I mean, I don't know what he's got going on, but I kind of pushed Aaron over and Andre over to start up the wallet. So if he wants to work on that initiative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I was talking with Victor,
Yeah.
was it yesterday or the day before? So we have a meeting set up, was it Monday? To go over
Yeah.
everything?
Yeah, exactly. So I talked to Jarone already, and I already kind of developed the team. It's going to be Terrence. It's going to be Jarone. It's going to be Mike when he's finished with the actual coin migration to the token blockchain, and Andre. So Andre is going to help with the front end. Jarone is going to help with the Neo. Mike is going to be helping with the Stellar. I think Matt is eventually going to bring over his coin as well because he already has his wallet. So we want to see if it's compatible. I don't see how it's not going to be compatible with the other two. But we've already kind of set them up starting next week, Monday. So that's what they're going to kick off the wallet, and Terrence is going to kind of lead that project.
Yep.
Okay, and do we want to also put a process together for deploying a few more nodes, or are we good with what we've got? Sorry, hold on.
That's fine. No, I think we definitely need to put a process together.
Yeah, like a mock methods
yeah.
and procedures.
We only have technically 2 nodes, Matt's and yours.
Yeah, myself. But adding nodes is easy. Basically, anyone with a computer, it would probably be a good idea for people to also, like we have a process on earlier for getting it up on Amazon on a Linux build, but we should probably get it on a Windows build and everything. And conceptually speaking, it's just running. All you need to do is run Java and run it. So it's just a matter of doing it and then putting a process together.
So technically, Charles, we literally just did it on a Windows build. I mean, we didn't put the steps down, but that's what I just did with the PowerShell here.
Okay, you just did it on Windows. So maybe it's a matter of, we've done it, but we have to do it a few times and then go from doing it a few times to having a process down. And once we have a process down, keep in mind, right, we've got our DU ambassadors, Julia, Rebecca, Curtis, Kevin, and Derek, whom if we have a process down and we train them, they can go and just train everyone on the DU and just run those over and over again. So we have to take it from, right, dev or R&D or whatever you want to call it to a system and a process and then hand it off to them. And then they'll run, a webinar or 2 every week. And at that point, I can start, driving traffic to that too. So we can just, get nodes out there, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Or initially we should just do it internally because we still have about 1,000 people in the DU. And let's assume 10 or 15% of them are going to set up a node. We probably should come up with, so I'm just brainstorming. So ultimately, I guess, Victor, I'm going to rely on you and then maybe Len will take point. We also, Kevin and Timothy Woods aren't on, but they're definitely stronger on the infrastructure side. Kevin Swan's been, I think, Len, you met Kevin. He's been mining for about, 4 years now. Same thing with Timothy, and they're running GPUs and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
So literally, we should come up with like base configurations of, okay, if you want to build your own computer, here's what you do. If you just want to set up a base Amazon thing, here's what you do. Right now, because there's no traffic or anything, you could literally set up like a free tier account on Amazon. I think my server is going to run me like $20 a month. You know what I mean? So it's just something just to have sit there and, just get some nodes up. So
I have the basic wireframe for Scrum, and that account a requirement that has already been considered. So we just have to come up with a list of different settings or recommended minimum requirements depending on what you're trying to do.
VM versus bare metal, CPU requirements, RAM requirements.
Yeah, at a minimum, just like a bare minimum, a recommended whatever.
The other thing you can think about is if you think a lot of people are going to be using AWS, is you can actually create an AWS image and put it in the marketplace. And then you just tell them what to search for. And they search for that image and just say, hey, make an EC2 instance of it.
Yeah, I was right now it's very vague as far as the Scrum entry. Because we don't know, it just says a process by which there's an explanation. So is that a PDF document? Is it instructions printed on a web page? Is it a video? But we have accounted for all that.
I think there should be both a document and also a video. We can use our resources, to do both.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we having these things, maybe somebody wants to put together, even something as simple as a static website, we can put it up on the domain.
Yeah, I accounted for having a dedicated web page just for minors. So that already went into consideration. You already know you ain't gonna fail with Justin Leonard, baby.
No, that's good.
That's cool.
Okay, so cool. Next steps is probably, let's see, maybe, Jerome, Victor, and Len. I don't know if Justin and Terrence, you guys want to work on maybe getting a few nodes, just getting a node up. So now, in addition to our 2, we have 5. We just want to walk through how to do it on Amazon real quick? Or would you guys rather do it on your own hardware, or does someone have a VM sitting around? We can just do kind of like a walkthrough install.
I have a digital ocean droplet we could use. I
Okay.
have to get on my laptop real quick, so I got to sign off and sign back in.
Okay, we'll sit tight and wait for you, Drone. We'll just do a walkthrough from scratch.
I'm also interested in what you mentioned about Amazon.
Yeah, because you already have a video up anyway for the Amazon, right, Charles?
Yeah, we have a video on Amazon. It was kind of ugly because I didn't have anything installed. I switched computers, so I had nothing installed. So it's really watching me install software.
It's kind of confusing.
Anything else?
It was a little bit confusing. I was watching it this morning.
Yeah, and I'll make sure our team takes it, cleans it up, and transcribes it. So, the thing is, we run these over and over again on that front.
And while we're waiting,
we also got to get, before we get too many nodes, we got to get the love token integrated in.
Yeah, that's exactly what
because otherwise everybody's going to be redeploying.
Oh, because wait, so does every time a new token get deployed, we have to redeploy a new build or something on the mining side?
Yeah, because basically what happens is the existing nodes won't know about the new token, and so they'll consider anything related to the unknown tokens to be an invalid message. So they'll still run on the old stuff, but they'll ignore the new stuff.
Okay, so maybe let's just keep it, instead of really percolating out to the world, let's keep it to like 5 or 6 nodes. Because
yeah, I'd like to see us get some nodes up running with some time, and really going to have a wallet so you can actually send some stuff back and forth. Surely something's going to break fixing before we deploy too far and wide.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll hold off on a general deployment. We'll just get kind of like a friends and family with us, with just some basic nodes up and everything.
Friendly.
And then I think this might be, if you think about it, Matt, this might have to be an architecture or a question, because if every time a new token is deployed and the miners have to upgrade everything, longer term from a platform perspective, that could be an issue, right? Because there's no way to keep track of everybody, especially if we're decentralized, over thousands of nodes.
Right. And so my original thinking was that we weren't going to have just anybody with the ability to just create a token without us thinking about whether we wanted it or not.
Okay, well, I'm not saying we're against that, but that's kind of more of a centralized token model versus a
It's not exactly
decentralized.
centralized because somebody can fork the code, make their new token, and join their node up. And the other nodes, if they like it, they can choose to implement the fork. So it is open. It's not central authority, but the only way to ensure that every node will do it is if it gets to the mainline code base. So that's the way it's set up right now, is that people can fork the code base and they can join the network, and only the tokens that everybody agrees upon is what's shared, and a subset of people that agree upon a different set of tokens, that's okay too. But if you want it to be everywhere, it's got to go.
All right, I'm back, guys. I'm about to start sharing my screen. And share screen. All right, can you guys see my terminal?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's make it bigger. All right, so we're on Ubuntu. Okay, we're on Ubuntu 16.04. All right, so I guess I need to get that. I guess I need to make sure that JDK
Java minus version.
minus or just minus?
Just minus. They had a screw with everybody else's convention.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that one is good for running, but not for building.
Not for building.
You're just downloading jars from the Zoom Q&A that I put in there.
Yeah.
Or Zoom chat, excuse me. Then OpenJDK is fine.
But that's not for running a node, though, right?
No, you can run a node on OpenJDK. You just can't build it.
Okay, let me open up the chat. Chat. Oh, because I signed out and signed back into another computer, the chat disappeared. Can you resend those?
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm trying to send it to you now.
Okay.
Which one do you need? The token one?
It needs both, the bouncy castle and the token one.
All right. Well, let me send you the bouncy now.
Broke my glasses this morning, so I'm like all up on the screen trying to see. Let's see.
And let me give you the other one. This is the Google Drive link, so.
All right, so we're gonna do a curl.
I love it, man. wget follows redirects. Curl doesn't by default.
All right, awesome. Good old wget versus curl. All right, so there's that one, and then
I sent you the Google Doc. Check chat.
okay. Got it. Is this a jar file too?
Yep.
Okay. Shoot. Yeah, because it's a Google Drive link, I'm gonna have to.
You gotta go in and extract it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, when we set up that static website or whatever, we can put up, already built stuff on the web.
Yeah.
It'll be easy to download.
Yeah.
One.
Extracting the files. What is our timeline for the wallet? What's the deadline for the spread? Charles?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? I was talking to Charles, actually. I know, because I know you're extracting the file. But I was asking, What's the deadline for the wallets?
I mean, we don't have a hard deadline. We can schedule a deadline on that. So, I mean, I would love to say last week, but you know, so you know, you've been out and we haven't synced up on that. So if you want to arbitrarily set a date for now, and then we can get things more together, you know?
Okay.
All right. Sorry about that. All right, save. All right, so let's start. Oh, it did download. I'm tripping. It's right here. All right, cool. Open. And then I'm gonna have to SCP this over. So give me a second. All right. And this is in the downloads. Sorry, bear with me. Let's see, go tab, SCP, downloads, token. And we're gonna do forge inch. Token. All right, some SCP in it over. We'll be done in like 10 seconds. Has anybody, this is off topic, has anybody ever used a screen terminal program when they're like connecting to remote servers?
You mean the program called Screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I use it all the time.
Yeah, I just recently started using it, and I don't know why I haven't been using it for years. Let's see. All right, so that's in, yeah, that's in there. Let's remove this file. All right, so I need to do java-cp.
Yeah, if you want, you can try the most basic and just turn on the node. So you just do a colon after the BC jar and then add the token jar. It's probably because of your space after the colon.
Oh. Okay. And then you said that's it, or?
Yeah, you do io.token. And then you could do capital T, I mean dot, sorry. This is Java world, so that's package name. So now you do dot, and then capital T, token spelled out, and then capital D. And that'll run the daemon.
Okay. No wallet found, so we'll go to charity. Okay. Okay, and then to spin up a...
By the way, I have charity's keys.
All right, so let me run this in the background.
Yeah, you can run it in Screen if you want, too.
True story. And then to generate the wallet, I do.
You might want to kill it, generate the wallet, and then restart it. For example.
PS-AUX. That's running.
Yeah, I bet you wish you used screen now.
I know, right?
Just do. You might just kill all Java. I think it's all is the actual command.
Oh. Is it just kill all?
Kill all Java, I think.
No process found.
Figures.
Yeah, I know, right? Hold on, I'll find it. I just gotta look at this. I got so many daemons written on here.
But you can always grep for Java too.
Oh yeah, sure.
When you foreground it, did you kill it?
Yeah.
I think you might have killed it when you foregrounded it.
Well, if I run it again, will it run an error if it's already running?
It will give you, because it locks the wallet file.
All right, it's killed.
Okay.
All right, cool. So I do io.token.
Capital C for client, and this, I know I'm going to get rid of this soon, but just -G. That'll generate it. Yep.
Okay, cool. Now,
by the way, if you do -H on any of these guys, they will give you some guidance.
It started the daemon, then showed me the help. I fixed that.
Yeah, well, I'll add it to the list.
Or did it start the daemon? Maybe it didn't. Maybe it just shed starting daemon. Okay, anyway. All right, cool.
There you go.
All right. Now, let me start a miner.
Yeah, now, so this is one thing right now. There can only be one instance using the same wallet file. So you can't run a daemon and a miner right on top of the same wallet file.
Yeah.
But what you can do is obviously you can have two separate wallet files. Make a different directory, you know?
Okay, just make a different directory. Gotcha.
Yeah. Or obviously you can start the daemon without a wallet, and then you generate a wallet and start the miner, you know?
Gotcha. All right, CP token to.
I should probably put like command line switch where you can give a path to a wallet file so that you can not have to do this game, you know? But you know how this is, you know, there's 80% of the time is doing the 20% of polish, right?
Exactly. What was it?
So you CP'd the whole directory, I think? Yeah?
Yeah, I did a recursive CP and just made another one called token 2. I thought that's what you said.
In that second directory, we should clean up the DB files.
Yeah. Okay, and I think that's, yep. All right, so.
Yeah, so generate a new wallet in here.
Is that client dash G?
Yep.
Okay.
And now you can run the token M.
Capital M?
Yeah, and then space, and then minus capital H to specify the host. And you can do localhost.
Oh, localhost.
It's running Dan, right?
Oh, yeah, true. Okay. Okay, and just hit enter?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good shit.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. Yeah, let's make we can do a Docker image, we can do AWS box, we can do a droplet. I mean, aren't most of them built off of Docker files or Vagrant files anyway? Virtual box files.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't. I don't know what the latest greatest way of doing all that is.
Yeah, it's like VKM files or whatever. Okay. Yeah. I can definitely at least make a Docker image. I mean, it should take less than an hour.
Yeah, I mean, my feeling is we should probably maybe clean up a few little things on this. Before we start making images, because inevitably there'll be a bunch of silly little things to fix.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so go ahead and what is this? Canceled before receiving half close. Oh, is this?
Yeah, because you control-C it.
Okay.
There's not really a good solution for that because, I could kind of grab the Control-C and then try and send an exit message before I actually get killed by the OS.
Yeah, I do some like SIGINT stuff.
But with like the GUI wallet, you could actually do clean up your network connection before it closes,
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, cool. That's how we did it on a Ubuntu image. Ubuntu droplet.
That was nice.
Cool. So as far as the wallet is concerned, did we decide we're going to do Electron to write the actual GUI wallet?
Yeah, I don't know what was the decision. I know there was some talk about doing Electron. There was some talk about doing a web wallet.
Yeah, so I guess we can host a meeting on a particular project, and we can just discuss.
You gotta speak up, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, so I guess we can host a meeting where everybody on that project can discuss the business requirements and then work toward that. But that's going to be at a separate call, so we can do that during the sprint design planning.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I said, we'll start. I'll jump Monday.
Somebody's got something going on.
Background noise.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you, Vic.
Yeah. So Charles, are you going to be free Monday?
Yeah, I'm free all afternoon. I think we were going to sync up again with you, me, and Lawrence and Jerome, Victor, and maybe Matt, if he can make it.
That's perfect. So after that call, I can set up the meeting with the team, the dev team that's going to work on the wallet, and kick that meeting off and go through design planning, and we can go through the requirements, and based on what you decide overall, we can set up the wallet accordingly. And I'll just give them that initial format and I'll work from there around it. And once we resolve that and we come to an agreement, I'll come back to you and update you as far as how it's going to be designed. And then you can give a yay or nay, and then we'll go from there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that works. Cool. Okay, so we're ready to wrap up here. I'll post the meeting link in the Zoom, but it'll be basically, Matt, if you can make it, that'd be great. It'll be me, Matt, Victor, Drone, and Lawrence.
When is this?
We're just gonna do it right after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. I think we're all set here, so I will end this. Okay. And I'll see you guys all shortly. Talk to you guys later.
All right, fellas.
Bye.